Right. Shalom. I want to start off with giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. The abundance of the others and the apostles of great millstone, Shalom to the overlap. Without further ado, I hope this video will be edifying and Shalom. Now, the topic that I want to be talking about today is these heathens. They eat all kind of stuff. They do a bunch of wicked stuff, but still they prosper. Still they are at the top. You know, still they prosper. Still they are at the top. You know, I saw this video. You have a lot of clips of these these Moabite females, right? These Asian females eating a bunch of raw and abominable stuff, and yet their health is at perfect state. Yet their health is at perfect state. You know, sometimes it lets you think like, hey, you know. But then when you filter it to the scriptures, you're going to see what's going to happen to them, man. You know? But without further ado, I'm going to play a bit. You know, I won't play everything. I'm going to play a bit, you know, because I don't want them to, like, strike my stuff. And it's also not that delicious to watch, you know? So, yeah.
很多老铁私信我说想看我爆身枪大爆头。
So she basically eating an octopus.
据说会给我很多双击。 今天我准备了一只
10
斤的老铁双击，天哪，鲜活的，我尝试一下。
Yo, I think this is still alive actually.
天哪，鲜活的，我尝试一下。
Nah, man, I cannot watch it. I cannot watch it. But she's basically eating the octopus, man. Ah, disgusting. You know, I don't want to check. You know, you can check it out for yourself if you want that, but I cannot. It's just it's just not for me, man. But you get the thing, man. You get the point.
About 90% of my diet.
You know, you get the point. They're basically eating a bunch of stuff, a bunch of abominable stuff that they shouldn't be eating, man. Crab, lobster, you know. I saw one of these Moabite females eating horse genitals, you know, stuff like that. It's mini octopus here. Nah, man. So I'm gonna play this bit also, you know, because here you see Esau Edom, he eating raw meat, you know, not cooking it, for example, you know, having all kinds of blood in it, you know.
About 90% of my diet is raw sheep meat. I'm just some buddy living in obscurity, eating my intestine smoothies in my kitchen. My name's Derek Nance. I'm from Lexington in the state of Kentucky. For the last 9 years, I've been sourcing and butchering and eating raw animals, and I've never felt healthier.
Right, and in that video, you will also see that he's eating it, you know. I don't want to play everything because I don't want to get striked or, you know, clipped. But I will leave these two videos in the link in the description. And if you want to watch it, you can watch it yourself and you will see basically what happens. But he basically summed up my video in 5 seconds, what he said.
Kentucky.
Check out what he said.
State of Kentucky.
Check out what he said.
My name's Derek Nance. I'm from Lexington in the state of Kentucky. For the last 9 years, I've been sourcing and butchering and eating raw animals, and I've never felt healthier.
He never felt healthier, you know? Anyway, I want this is about seafood, right? This is about seafood. So I got these scriptures for the seafood one. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Now, this is Leviticus 11 and 9, right? Leviticus 11 and 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever had fins and scales in the water, in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. So if you have fish, if the animal has fish and scales in the water, you can eat it. For example, this. I'm just naming one, but just a fish. You know, he has fins and scales. You know, so you can eat it. He has fins and scales, so you can eat it. You see, fins and scales, so you can eat it. But for example, this, you cannot eat this. It doesn't have scales, you know. You see, it doesn't have fins and scales. You see, or it has fins, but it doesn't have scales. You see, it's just without scales, so you cannot eat it. But yet these Edomites in the Netherlands, they eat this. They eat this stuff. You know, they eat this. You know, still these Edomites in the Netherlands, they eat this. You know, but you shouldn't be eating this. You know, because it doesn't have scales. It's just how the Most High YASHAMIAHLA has set up the laws, man. It's just how it is. You know, just like you have rules when you go into when you have a job. If you have a job, when you go to your job, you have a certain rules that you have to follow. Well, it's the same on this planet Earth, man. You have to follow a certain kind of rules. You know, it's not just a free for all. Everyone does what he wants kind of thing. Like how Esau, Edom, he wants you to have that mentality of, yeah, do whatever thou will, you know, because he knows it's going to destroy you. That's why he pushing that agenda to do what you want, do as thou will, that do as thou will kind of spirit, you know, which is very destructive. Sorry. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers of all that move. I'm gonna read it again. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. So if it doesn't have fins and scales and it's in the river, in the water, in the sea, it doesn't have fins and scales in it. For example, this creature, you cannot eat it. You know, you cannot eat it. You see? You cannot eat this either. Crocodile, alligator, you cannot eat those kind of things. But yet, Moab and Edom, well, all these heathen nations, man, they want to eat this kind of stuff. You know, all of them, they want to eat this kind of stuff. And when they are eating it, nothing happens to them, man. They still feel healthy. Nothing happens to them, you know. But if Jake eats it, Jake gets all kind of ailments, man. Especially, I know the people in South America, right? Mainly Suriname. If they eat this fish, right? The fish that has no scales. If they eat fish that has no scales, right? They get a certain kind of eczema on their skin, man. They get a skin disease, man. You know, they get a skin disease and all kind of other stuff, man. Because you cannot eat that, man. You shouldn't eat that, especially Jake, man. You know what else these heathen nations do? They gonna be in subjection once Jacob's rules. But for Jake's out there, hey, that's not things that you should be eating, you know. I'm gonna read it again. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. So crocodile you cannot eat, alligator you cannot eat. I'm just naming some examples, but everything that has no fins and scales in it in the waters, you cannot eat those kind of stuff, man. So octopus you cannot eat, crab, shrimp, lobster, you cannot eat those kind of stuff, man. You cannot eat pork, you know, you name it. I'm gonna do a part 2 on it, but then with land animals, man. Animals that are on the land, you know. Now let's keep going. They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh. So don't eat those kind of animals, you know. But ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. Whatsoever had no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. You see? So you shouldn't eat those kind of stuff, you know. Yet these heathens eat those kind of stuff. They do all kinds of wickedness and nothing happens to them. Well, let's read it. This Psalms 94:1. O Yahweh, by Simeon power to whom vengeance belonged. O God, power to whom vengeance belonged. Show thyself, lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth. Render a reward, to the proud. Yahweh Simeon, how long shall the wicked triumph? Right? How long will they be at the top? How long will they have success? You know, how long will they have success? How long shall they utter and speak hard things? How long will they talk shit, call Jake all kind of names, you know, mocking Jake, you know, giving Jake bywords and bywords such as the word nigger, you know. How long will they mock us? How long will they mock us? You know, these Moabites doing blackface, you know, dressing up like they Jake, you know. How long will they do those kind of stuff, you know, and nothing happens to them? How long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves? They break in pieces thy people, right? Slavery, such as slavery, you know. They do all kind of wicked stuff to the nation of Israel, but nothing happens to them. Oh Yahweh Shemashai, and afflict thy heritage, right? They making when Jake is in slavery, they making Jake not follow Yahweh Shemashai anymore, you know. Breaking, such as what Edom did, breaking the heritage, you know. Most of these Jakes don't even know the name Yahweh Shemashai, you know, their power. They slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless, right? Committing all kind of wickedness, man. Murdering, killing, you know. Feeding babies to alligators, using babies as alligator baits, you know. Slicing open the belly of a pregnant Jake female, you know. All those things they did, you know. And yet they aren't being punished yet, you know. But let's see what happens. Let's see what's going to happen, you know, because this is not that spirit that you should be having, you know. Think about, oh yeah, when will they get when will they get their punishment? You should look at yourself and make sure that you are on the other side, man, and not on that side where the people gonna get judgment. So I'm basically saying, like, hey, make sure you are doing what you're supposed to do first before you look at how they are going to be punished, you know. The scriptures talk about examine thyself daily, You know. Also, another scripture talking about to make your calling of election sure. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture also. You know. But this is Proverbs 24:19. Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. Right? Don't be don't envy them, man. Don't think like, oh yeah, you know, why do they have this? Why do they have that? You know. Verse 20. For there shall be no reward to the evil man. Right? There ain't gonna be a reward for them, man. You know. That fancy Mercedes Benz that they driving, this, that, and such, that shit will come to a halt very quick, man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. It will be put out, man. Don't think these people are going to have everlasting success, man. You know, you have a lot of Amalekites, right? A lot of Amalekites, they wearing, and Edomites and heathen nations. There's a lot of heathens. They driving new cars, you know, new this, new that, having a good house, you know. Their females are in order, their household are in order, you know. Nothing happens to them, you know. Don't think that will be forever like that, man. You know, the scriptures talk about the first last. Let's read it, man. This Matthew 20:16. Right. Matthew 20:16. So let me actually get the full chapter. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. This Matthew 20:16. So the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. For many be called, but few are chosen. Right. Hey, Jake is at the bottom right now, but Jake ain't gonna be at the bottom for very long, man. Jake has been at the bottom for a very long time, but it's gonna come to a halt, man. It's gonna come to a stop. You know, it's gonna come to a halt because, Jacob is the beginning. This second Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world. Right. Esau is in powership in rulement right now, right? They are ruling the world right now, right? Esau, Edom, you know. They are ruling the world right now, you know. They are ruling the world right now, right? And it's actually not him, because he's just a puppet, you know. Actually, the Rothschilds are ruling the world right now, man. Rockefellers, you know, these higher up elites are ruling the earth right now, you know. But this second Ezra 6:9, for Esau is the end of the world, which they are ruling the world right now, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So after you know, after their reign, after their ruling, right? Jacob will rule, man. You know, this society is collapsing, man. You can already see it, man. Gas prices went up. Everything went up, man. Food prices went up. Everything went up, man. You know, soon there will be an inflation, man. You know, soon there will be an inflation. And then YASHARAHLA prophecies are going to start rolling, man. You know, prophecies are going to happen, man. As soon as the men of the Lord are no longer on the streets, which Proverbs 1 talks about, you know, when the prophets of YASHAMIAHLA are not longer on the streets, y'all gonna see what's gonna happen to y'all, man. You know, because y'all have been warned, y'all have been called, but you rather go after your own lust and do what you want to do than follow YASHAMIAHLA and listen to and fear YASHAMIAHLA, you know. So I'm gonna read again. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Right, second Ezra 9:13, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. You see? Don't worry about how they are going to be punished, man. Don't worry about how these heathen nations are going to be punished. You know, don't worry about that. You know, don't worry about how they will be punished. They're eating all kind of stuff. They're doing all kind of stuff, all kind of wicked stuff. But yet they don't get punished. Don't worry about them, man. Don't worry about them. You know, you should worry about how you are going to make it. Am I doing enough? Am I doing enough? You know, am I helping enough? Am I doing enough? You know, that's what you should be worrying about, man. Examining yourself, looking what you cannot improve on. That's what you should be doing, man. But inquire how the righteous shall be saved. Right. Make sure that make sure that you don't have that feeling of I could have done more when everything collapses, man. When you cannot preach on the highways and byways anymore, man. Make sure you don't have that spirit, you don't have that feeling of I could have done more, because then it's gonna feel fucked up, man. You see? But inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is. Right. The world, it was created for the righteous. The world was created for the nation of Israel, man. And for whom the world is created, you see? Now, this is Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Right. They eating this, they're eating that, they're doing this, they're doing that. But their judgment, it doesn't come speedily, man. It doesn't come like boom, real quick, you know. They it's like when you have a child and you tell him not to eat that chips, but yet he eats it, and then you don't do nothing yet, and then he keeps on eating the whole bag and he eats the second bag too. Hey, you just waiting until he finish, or you just waiting for that perfect time to where it's enough, and then you're gonna start beating him up, man. Beating him up, I'm just beating him with a belt, you know, correcting him, you know. Well, that's the same way what YASHAMIAHLA is going to do, man. You know, the Most High YASHAMIAHLA, he's building up that cup, you know, building up that indignation, and soon it's gonna, y'all gonna drink of that cup, man. Y'all gonna drink of that cup, and it's gonna start with the nation of Israel, man. You know, all these people that want to be following Cardi B, for example, Megan Thee Stallion, y'all want to be a rapper, y'all want to commit adultery all the time, y'all want to do this, y'all want to do that, you know, y'all want to be a scammer, you know, y'all want to be a scam artist, y'all want to be this, y'all want to be that. Soon the Most High YASHAMIAHLA is gonna take all y'all out, man. He's gonna judge all y'all, and starting from the nation of Israel, and then y'all heathen nations will drink of that cup also, man. You know, it's gonna be a cleanup time soon, man. It's gonna be a cleanup time soon, you know. But I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, the one that out and apostles of great millstone. Shalom to the overleg. I hope this video was edifying, and shalom.